why I got into sales BDC, service BDC, is because our dealers tend to not pick up the phone in service. So customers will call back, hang up, call back, and press 1 for sales instead of 2 for service, or just to get somebody to talk to. So when a service department was getting, bogged down, we'd get an overflow of service calls, and we'd have to call, oh, well, the service advisors are on lunch or whatever.
Yeah.
So they have the calls, and some of the dealers would default the calls to us. So I'm like, damn. Anyway, as you know, through the years of in my past, I've run a dealership, so I have a really good, strong understanding of fixed operations and the importance to a dealership's bottom line. And but it is, it's complex in its own ways. Sales has its own complexities. Service has its own complexities. And I think with the service side, we've been able to develop process around and develop, systems around ways to make it really easy for a dealership to want to do business with us, to handle, sales BDC, to include outbound as well. We do outbound services as well. But I mean, what makes service really challenging is setting customer expectations and explanations about their internal processes. So that's where my guys and girls do a great job, right? I think we started off when we started service, we started off with like a 4-page onboarding form, and now that's up to 8 pages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That information gets fed to our platform, which gets fed to our agents for each store we handle, to talk about things like pricing, sublet service like glass and body shop and recon and towing, recall process handling, night drop off, all that kind of stuff we gather ahead of time. We actually do a lot of training on things like just the dealer's name, like Poughkeepsie. We had to teach our people how to say Poughkeepsie. You don't want them to learn how to say that on the fly, for example, especially if you're talking to somebody in Poughkeepsie. So, a lot of detail, little details that I'm sure, this podcast could potentially help dealers even, run their own operations better, even if they don't want to use a company like ours. So hopefully that's part of the reason why we do these, right?